and we become aware of our breath, we now consciously engage in our breath. For we remember that we breathe the breath of Brahma, we breathe the breath of God. And as we breathe each and every holy, sacred in-breath and out-breath, it brings us into our divine alignment and anchors us in the eternal, boundless, divine sacredness that we are, in the re-remembering of who we truly are in this world of forgetfulness, in this world of lower vibrational energetics. And for many who have chosen to come into this world, it took a great adjustment. But because of our capacity to love, our capacity to love unconditionally, to love boundlessly, we have come into this world to help, to assist, to lift up. For we remember the higher divine energetics of unconditional love and the limitless light. We remember deep within our consciousness the upper worlds, the paradise worlds, the Shambhala worlds, the worlds of peace, the worlds of boundlessness and all possibilities. We remember the boundlessness of unconditional love, indescribable in human terms. We remember deep, deep, a cosmic memory of joy that is beyond description, a joy of simply being and being alive. And with each and every sacred in-breath and out-breath, as this cosmic memory becomes more radiant and present, as we breathe in a new level of radiance and cosmic memory deep into our lungs and thereby into the phenomenal mechanics of the human biology, designed from the Adam Kadmon, the higher divine human. As we reconnect, reintegrate, and recalibrate with the higher parts of ourselves that seek us as we seek it. As we become aware in the knowing that we are so much more than the physical body, the mental body, the emotional body, and in fact, our origins are beyond this planet, beyond the beginnings of a solar system, beyond the creation of stars, beyond the great nebulas. That is this highest aspect of ourselves that brings the memory that in fact we are stars, we are stardust, we are great illumined suns. And we come into this aspect of this reality because of our love, because of our love of the divine, because of our love of God, because of our love that is boundless and eternal. And to share and to bring that into all aspects of creation. That we would trigger the memory of this vastness. And with each and every holy sacred in-breath, this memory, this knowingness fills our etheric. It fills our physical, mental, and emotional bodies. It moves deep into the very cellular structure. It moves into the very parts of each DNA, each and every strand. And now, as you breathe the sacred in-breath and out-breath, as the entrainment of the divine literally moves in and through the breath now, the entrainment bringing in to the highest cosmic memory, to the highest connection of the worlds of limitless light, of the worlds of perfect balance, of the worlds of perfected unconditional love. Each and every sacred in-breath is a breath of fresh air, air beyond the planet here, a cosmic air, an air of the Christ, of the divine Maitreya, an air of all the avatars of light who have spoken of this freshness of Genesis that moves boundlessly, creates forever, eternal and boundless. We breathe in the sacred air. It is a sacred balm. It is a sacred elixir. So we breathe as it moves throughout our physical, mental, and emotional bodies. As we feel it, we feel its movement. We feel its radiance. And as it radiates and moves and lifts us up, so too the higher parts of ourselves that seek us as we seek it in this grand communion of heaven and earth. As we make this divine alchemy and this divine creation, as we walk up the ladder of Jacob, and as the angels walk down the ladder of Jacob, as we connect in this brilliant moment, in this great power, we allow it to wash over us, to move in all parts of ourselves as we feel the expansion of our own radiance within our bodies, moving outside the bodies, moving outside boundlessly, connecting with one another, creating a great sun, creating a great central sun. As a great supernova, the brilliance of this connection is boundless in its radiance. And it moves across the cosmos. And we are in the center of this. We are in its consciousness. We are the consciousness. And this brilliance cannot be contained. And so our consciousness expands at the speed of light, expands to where we move beyond time and space. And we are in a divine singularity of this oneness with all creation, this oneness in all realms, this oneness in all dimensions, this oneness with all creation, with the divine. And just in this moment, We allow ourselves with each and every holy in-breath and out-breath to continue in this expansion that continually brings in the higher electron spin within our own electromagnetic field, within our own atomic and subatomic levels. There are no barriers and no perimeters. All the concerns and things of the earth now slip away as you move into the divine embrace and the grace that comes and flows from this connection of heaven and earth, from the great Ami Shaddai, the family of light that surround us. That in all parts of ourselves, there is a divine singularity of oneness. In the highest service of the divine, in the highest service to God, in the highest service to our highest selves. As we move into the higher worlds, into the absolute worlds, we come into the great Aram Kadmon. We come into the city of Zion, into the Shambhala worlds, into the crystalline worlds, into the paradise worlds, into all the upper worlds that remind us of the great Adam Kadmon, the great divine human, the divine human, the human that has come to serve in so many capacities, and most certainly serve the celestial bodies that move around the great central suns. And so it is in this frequency of remembrance, we find ourselves in the remembrance of our servitude of the divine, our servitude because of the love that we are, our servitude to the dynamic angelic realms who work with us and evolve with us, and into the great Adam Kadmon, the cosmic memory of the divine human. We breathe in the blueprint, we breathe in the memory, we breathe in the energetics, the colors and the geometries. We breathe in the divine and sacred portals. We breathe in the divine gateways. We breathe in the cosmic memory. And we expand even further into the great celestial realms of light, into the great throne worlds, into the great paradise worlds, into the great Shambhala worlds. Moving into the crystalline cities, moving into the several planes, moving and soaring boundlessly, allowing our cosmic memory to come back online, picking up insights along the way, we remembering who we are, why we are, where we are, the multi-levels of ourselves, the intergalactic connections, the broader connections, the higher absolute worlds, all the worlds coming into glimpsing the greater light, the Ein Sof Or, limitless light, glimpsing its power and its presence. In the understanding that we are made of this light, we have that light. We have an aspect of that light. And as we continue into this great communion of heaven and earth, this one moment where we commit and connect in this exchange of love, unconditional love, boundless love, as we move out further in consciousness, as we reconnect with other versions of ourselves, as we reconnect in past lives, as we reconnect in the cosmic history, as we reconnect to higher planes, as we reconnect to all possibilities, as we reconnect to all timelines. as we move our consciousness, expand it limitlessly as a great, powerful, emanating sun, bringing in new life, new opportunities, and new possibilities of continual creation, of continual genesis, a continual rebirth, continual expansion and awareness and love and opportunity and possibilities. Oh, beloveds, you are that and so much more. And so in the great collaborations, agreements, the dynamics of working together as the broader Amishadai, the broader family of light, as we bring in those connections more sustained, as we send out our vibrations, our consciousness that yes, we are here, we are ready, we are the children of light upon the earth who have not forgotten. We are the children upon the earth, the children of light who have not forgotten. We now move the veils of forgetfulness. We move aside those blocks. We are now given the keys to unlock. We move in our consciousness and awaken those guardians of light to say, we are here and we are awakening and we are awake and we are ready. We move fearlessly in our path of light, for we remember who we are. We remember who we are connected with, our powerful family of light. We move into the embodiment of the cosmic Christ, the cosmic Maitreya, and the great avatars of the Mahatma, moving beyond, and becoming familiar and comfortable and integrating as a new genesis, a new breath of life, a new power. And as we do, we bring in the celestial healing. We bring in the celestial healing, the celestial balance. We bring in the celestial peace, the Azi Shalom, a higher peace, an unshakable peace, a peace not of the earth, but a peace we have access to. And so we call upon in this moment of brilliance and oneness, our memory of the Azi Shalom, the perfect peace, the peace that goes beyond human understanding, but indeed the cosmic peace of all life, of all things, of all creation, that we may carry the Azi Shalom and be the peacemakers upon the earth, that we may bring in the Azi Shalom, that we be the peacemakers upon the earth, that we may bring in, that we may inhale and behold the Azi Shalom, that we be the peacekeepers upon the earth. And in this boundlessness, we find ourselves on many levels throughout time and space in this divine singularity of oneness. As we draw upon the multitude of energetics, of gematria, of colors that are boundless, of the tones of the multiverse, as we breathe it in, as we flow in the expansiveness beyond time and space, in this highest energetic that we are able to achieve in this moment, we are asked to do our important and mighty, powerful work. In this creation of this indeed sun, a creation of sun, brilliant in its light, created from the Amishadai, the family of light that have brought their higher hearts together, that have unified their hearts in the brilliance of a supernova of brilliant light, filled with unconditional love, filled with the Azi Shalom, the higher peace, and filled with the golden light of the Christ light, the divine Maitreya light, the consciousness light of the new ascension, the new level, the new octave, the new vision. And so we see ourselves embodied in this sphere of brilliant white gold light. And as you are in it, you also observe it. As you are multidimensional and can see perspectives in multiple levels, and so you are both in it and observing it. And now you move into that part of the limitless cosmos to look upon the earth. And as you do, you see her brothers and sisters in the celestial bodies that move around the great sun of Helios Vesta. You see the asteroid field. And you look upon the earth. You look upon the celestial bodies. You look at each and every planet, and you look at the planet that was, Tiamat. And you now, as divine co-creators, holding the emanating rays of a great Genesis, as you hold the Azi Shalom of the great higher peace, as you hold the emanating of the divine of oneness and the Adam Kadmon, the divine human in the memory of the human kingdom, to remember its source, who they are. And as we hold forth this intention and hold this energy together, as the most radiant ones hold it with us, in the vastness of realms, dimensions, and expressions of the one, we now gaze upon the earth. We gaze upon the planets that move around the great sun of Helios Vesta. We gaze upon a timeline when Tiamat was there and the celestial bodies were in different positions. We move into the past, the present, and the future. And we now bring into a timeline of its perfected state. We hold this vision, for we remember who we are. We come together as the family of light. We move in the past, the present, and the future to bring a realignment, a recalibration into the higher frequency of the ascended worlds of light. We hold this position. We bring our own solar system. We bring our own Earth Mother and her brothers and sisters into this holy alignment of this new Genesis, this new perfected state. We hold this energy as we emanate our consciousness. We emanate our attention and our intention for this holy sacred shift and ascension. We hold our positions. We hold our positions, and we radiate and radiate and radiate and radiate. And radiate. Hold your positions as this power flows in and through you. For you are the anchors of the earth. You bring in the celestial energies into the gravitational pull of the planet, into the gravitational pull of the solar system. Hold your positions a few moments more. And intend in this moment, as you feel the power of this frequency, as you make note to identify it, to sense it, feel it, and know it, before you go to bed, before you fall asleep, bring this into your consciousness and awareness for you to continue to do this powerful work. And as much as we would stay in this power and in this beauty, we know that the time has come for us to return. And as such already, the energies begin to step down. And we will intend to remember in the vastness of this, to pick up those golden nuggets, those parts of ourselves, to put into our galactic memory, to bring forth once again the great healing and balance and peace individually and collectively, and the joy that's deeply embedded within us can once again rise, of simply being alive. And now the energies step down, and the ladder now moves back to its source as we step down the ladder. And the radiant ones move back up, allowing us to be more grounded into our earth experience. And we will intend to be back and awake and alert, even as this process continues, and more so profoundly in our sleep state. We will be grounded, awake, and centered on the count of 3. 1, 2, take a very deep breath in, and 3. We are back, we are awake, and we are grounded.